living in the fifth dimension, transcends time and space to connect us with the universality of consciousness.
Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the world around you feels distinctly different. Not in a way that you can see or touch, but something deeper, more profound. This isn't just about change, it's about evolution. Today, we dive into a fascinating topic that might just change your perception of reality itself. Are you living in the fifth dimension without even knowing it? Let's explore the signs and signals together, inspired by the groundbreaking insights of Dolores Cannon. In our journey through life, we often hear about dimensions in terms of science fiction. But what if I told you that dimensions are not just elements of fantastical stories, but could be a real, influential part of our spiritual and conscious existence? This idea isn't new. For decades, scholars, mystics, and those with a curiosity for the metaphysical have explored what it means to transition between dimensions, particularly from our familiar third dimension to the more spiritually profound fifth dimension. The concept of dimensions in metaphysical terms refers to varying levels of consciousness. The third dimension, where most of humanity currently resides, is tied to material reality. It's the tangible physical world that we see, touch, and interact with daily. It's a place of linear time, concrete objects, and structured living. But as we evolve, there's a shift toward the fifth dimension, a state less bound by material constraints and more aligned with peace, spiritual depth, and a collective consciousness. In this dimension, love and wisdom prevail over the physicality and competitive strife of the third dimension. The transition is not abrupt, nor is it the same for everyone. It's subtle, often experienced as a gradual shift in awareness and understanding. People may begin to feel disconnected from old routines or disillusioned with what once satisfied them. This isn't about losing touch, but about gaining a new understanding of what life can be beyond our physical limitations. Dolores Cannon, a pioneering figure in the field of regression hypnosis, spent her life exploring the mysteries of the subconscious and the implications of other dimensions of our physical world. Through her extensive work with subjects in hypnotic regression, Cannon discovered that many people, unbeknownst to their conscious minds, described experiences and wisdom from what she termed the fifth dimension. Her teachings suggest that this higher dimension is not a physical place, but a state of being, a shift in frequency and consciousness that transcends our known perceptions of reality. Cannon's research and writings emphasize that living in the fifth dimension involves a profound shift in how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. It's characterized by a significant reduction in ego-driven behaviors, a dismantling of the structures and limitations we once accepted as immutable, and a new approach to coexisting harmoniously with the universe. She conveyed that this shift is already happening for many, as people report experiences and feelings that align with fifth-dimensional attributes. Understanding Dolores Cannon's teachings helps frame our discussion on the fifth dimension. It's not merely about looking for signs of otherworldly phenomena. It's about recognizing the transformation within ourselves and our perceptions. Her work serves as a foundation for those curious to understand more about their experiences that don't align with conventional 3D explanations. By examining these shifts, as Dolores Cannon did, we begin to see patterns that might indicate a broader, collective transition into a higher state of consciousness. The implications of this are vast, touching on every aspect of human life from our interpersonal relationships to our roles in the global community. This discussion isn't just academic, it's about understanding a significant and deeply personal part of our spiritual evolution. As we continue exploring what it means to transition into the fifth dimension, a key sign to consider is the dramatic shift in our intuition and psychic abilities. Traditionally, intuition is understood as the ability to understand something immediately, without the need for conscious reasoning. In the context of the fifth dimension, however, this intuitive power is greatly amplified. People report an increase in their ability to perceive beyond the usual limits of time and space, which suggests a deeper connection to a universal consciousness. Individuals experiencing this dimensional shift often report a noticeable enhancement in their intuitive capabilities. This might manifest as having sudden insights about problems or situations without prior thought, or feeling as though one can sense the emotions and thoughts of others more clearly. This isn't limited to rare spiritual individuals. It's something that many people begin to notice in themselves, possibly reflecting a broader evolutionary trend. Alongside intuition, there are reports of increased psychic phenomena, which can include experiences like precognition, knowing something before it happens, or telepathy, directly communicating thoughts to someone else without speaking or writing. These phenomena suggest that as our consciousness expands, so does our ability to interact with the world in ways previously considered extraordinary. This shift in abilities often leads to a new understanding of life's interconnectedness. It prompts a reevaluation of how we live, the choices we make, and how we interact with others and our environment. The expansion of intuitive and psychic capacities is closely tied to the next significant sign of living in the fifth dimension: changes in time perception. Another profound change reported by those transitioning to the fifth dimension is the way they perceive time. In the third dimension, time is linear and sequential. We experience moments in a straight line, from past, through present, to future. However, in the fifth dimension, time tends to feel more fluid and less constrained by linear progression. This altered perception of time can make the past, present, and future feel more accessible and less distinct. People describe this experience as moments of timelessness, where the clock doesn't seem to dictate the pace of life as stringently as it once did. This might manifest as losing track of time, or feeling like certain moments stretch out longer than the clock suggests. It's as if time itself expands and contracts, responsive more to personal experience than to the ticking of a mechanical clock. This change is more than just an odd sensation. It represents a fundamental shift in how we experience life itself. In a way, it allows individuals to live more fully in the moment, appreciating the now without the constant pressure of past regrets or future anxieties. It encourages a focus on the present, which is a key aspect of higher dimensional living, where every moment is rich with potential. As we examine these shifts, increased intuition, and changes in time perception, we see a pattern of moving beyond the traditionally accepted limits of human experience. These changes challenge our understanding of what it means to be human and how we interact with the universe. They invite us to consider a broader spectrum of possibilities for our personal and collective evolution. The implications of such changes are vast and impact every aspect of our lives, urging us to reconsider not just who we are, but how we connect with the world and each other in deeper, more meaningful ways. As we move deeper into the discussion of the fifth dimension, another profound aspect emerges: the heightened sense of unity and oneness. This isn't just about feeling more connected to others. It's a profound realization of being part of a larger whole, a universal fabric that binds everything and everyone. The feeling of unity in the fifth dimension goes beyond simple camaraderie or community spirit. It's a deep-seated sense that all life is interconnected. This might manifest as a greater empathy for others and a more compassionate approach to relationships and interactions. People report feeling a kinship not only with other humans, but with the planet and the universe at large. This interconnectedness encourages a lifestyle that is more about cooperation than competition, promoting harmony over conflict. This shift can dramatically alter societal structures and personal relationships. As individuals feel more connected to the universal whole, there's a natural drift away from selfish behaviors and towards actions that benefit all. This could lead to significant changes in how societies function, from economic systems based on mutual aid to governance that prioritizes the well-being of all citizens. Following closely behind this heightened sense of unity is the noticeable shift in both personal and global values. As people transition into the fifth dimension, their priorities often change profoundly. Values that once seemed important, like material success and status, begin to give way to a pursuit of spiritual growth and enlightenment. This doesn't mean that everyone suddenly renounces physical possessions or careers, but there is a noticeable shift towards finding meaning and purpose beyond the material. On a global scale, this change in values can lead to increased environmental awareness and a push for social justice. As more individuals recognize their connection to the planet and each other, there is a greater drive to protect natural resources and ensure equality and rights for all. This could manifest as greater efforts to tackle climate change, reduce waste, and promote sustainability. Similarly, social systems that perpetuate inequality may be increasingly challenged and reformed. These changes in values not only reflect a shift in what people care about, but also how they choose to act on these cares. It's a movement towards living authentically in alignment with a higher consciousness that honors life in all its forms. As we explore these shifts in consciousness, from personal intuition and time perception to a collective sense of unity and revised global values, we begin to see the framework of a new way of living and being. This isn't just about individual experiences, it's about a collective evolution that could reshape our world in fundamental ways. Each aspect of this shift brings us closer to understanding the potential of the fifth dimension, not just as a concept, but as a practical reality shaping our lives and our planet. As the discussion progresses, exploring the signs of life in the fifth dimension reveals yet another fascinating aspect: the physical symptoms and manifestations associated with this shift. This part of the transition can be one of the most tangible for many individuals, affecting their daily physical experience in a variety of ways. Those experiencing a shift to higher dimensional living often report various physical symptoms. These might include changes in energy levels, where some days feel overwhelmingly energetic and others unusually calm. Sleep patterns can also shift significantly. Some find themselves needing less sleep, while others might experience intense periods of rest that feel more recuperative than usual. These physical changes are thought to reflect the body's adjustment to a higher vibrational state. Just as our consciousness transforms, so too does our physical form. This can also include dietary changes. Many feel drawn to cleaner, more vibrant foods, or find that their body reacts differently to certain types of diets. These changes are not just whims or simple health decisions. They're seen as part of a deeper realignment with the more ethereal nature of the fifth dimension. It's crucial for individuals noticing these symptoms to approach them with care. Managing these changes might involve adopting new routines, such as integrating meditation or yoga, which support both physical health and spiritual growth. It's about creating a balance that respects both the body's needs and its new sensitivities. Following the discussion of physical adjustments, another key sign of the fifth dimensional experience comes into play: the ease of manifestation and reality creation. In the fifth dimension, the concept of manifestation, turning thoughts and desires into reality, takes on a new intensity and frequency. Here, the connection between thought and creation is believed to be more direct and powerful. This heightened ability to manifest can be seen as a reflection of the overall increased vibrational frequency of thought and consciousness. People often find that their intentions and thoughts materialize quicker than ever before. This might manifest as sudden opportunities that align with one's desires, or outcomes that closely match one's thoughts or spoken words. The key to harnessing this capability effectively lies in maintaining clarity and positivity in one's thoughts. As the law of attraction, the principle that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into one's life, is said to operate with greater immediacy. This power to manifest is not just about personal gain, but is closely tied to the collective benefit. As individuals master their ability to create their reality, They are also encouraged to consider how their creations affect those around them and their environment. This ties back to the heightened sense of unity and altered global values. The ability to manifest responsibly becomes a crucial aspect of living harmoniously in the fifth dimension. These shifts in physical experiences and the enhanced ability to manifest are more than just signs. They are invitations to interact with the world in fundamentally different ways. They encourage a reevaluation of personal habits and a deeper understanding of how closely intertwined our thoughts and realities truly are. Through this understanding, we can begin to see the practical implications of fifth-dimensional living, making it not just a theoretical state, but a lived experience that has the power to transform every aspect of our lives. Exploring further into the fascinating characteristics of the fifth dimension, we encounter encounters with other dimensional beings. This phenomenon, while perhaps the most mysterious and speculative, aligns with the broader changes in consciousness and reality experienced during this shift. Reports of interactions with entities from other dimensions or realities become more common among those who believe they are experiencing life in the fifth dimension. These encounters are described not necessarily as physical meetings, but as communications that occur in dreams, through meditative states, or even as intuitive messages. Such experiences might include a receiving guidance or knowledge from these beings, which often emphasizes unity, peace, and the importance of spiritual growth. The nature of these interactions suggests a thinning of the veils between different dimensions, making such communications more accessible. As our vibrational frequencies increase, so too does our ability to perceive and interact with entities operating at similar or higher frequencies. This aligns with the increased psychic abilities and enhanced intuition already discussed, as these capacities are essential for such interdimensional communication. Engaging with beings from other dimensions encourages a greater openness to the unknown and a broader understanding of the cosmos. It challenges our conventional views on reality and existence, pushing the boundaries of what we consider possible and real. The concept of interdimensional communication extends beyond encounters with non-physical beings. It also encompasses an enhanced connection with the universe at large, where information seems to flow more freely and synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too aligned to be mere chance, occur more frequently. These experiences suggest that our usual perception of reality is just one layer of a much larger, more complex system of existence. This communication isn't just about receiving messages or insights. It's also about sending out our intentions and desires into the universe and observing how the universe responds. This two-way interaction can be seen as a dynamic relationship with all of existence, where our thoughts and actions contribute to and receive from a universal exchange of energy and information. As we adapt to these experiences of enhanced communication and encounters with other dimensions, our understanding of what it means to be human and how we fit into the larger scheme of things evolves. We begin to see ourselves not as isolated entities, operating in a vacuum, but as integral parts of a vast, interconnected universe. This realization can profoundly alter how we live our lives, make decisions, and interact with the world around us. In navigating these expanded realities, the potential for personal and collective growth is immense. Each encounter and each moment of communication brings new insights and opportunities for further evolution. It encourages a continual reevaluation of our beliefs, values, and the very nature of reality itself. As we explore these aspects of the fifth dimension, we are invited to consider not only the possibilities of our growth, but also the potential for contributing to the evolution of consciousness on a much larger scale. As our understanding deepens about living within the fifth dimension, one significant marker that often goes overlooked is the profound influence on creativity and artistic expression. When individuals enter this higher state of consciousness, they frequently find that their creative impulses are magnified, leading to new forms of expression and artistic innovation. The shift to the fifth dimension often results in an overflow of new ideas and inspirations, This enhanced creativity manifests across all forms of art: painting, writing, music, and more. Artists report experiencing a clearer channel to their muse, finding themselves more in tune with their inner visions and more capable of manifesting these visions into reality. This is not just a boon for artists, but for all creative thinkers and innovators who find that their usual mental barriers seem diminished, allowing for a freer flow of thoughts and ideas. This surge in creativity can be attributed to the diminished role of ego in the fifth dimension. With less emphasis on self-doubt and fear of judgment, individuals feel liberated to explore and express without reservation. This state is conducive to breaking new ground in various fields, not only in the arts, but also in the sciences, where innovative solutions to old problems can emerge from a newfound clarity and connection to universal knowledge. Concurrent with the explosion of creativity is an equally revolutionary shift in the idea of well-being and health. As people move into the fifth dimension, their approach to health extends beyond the physical and into the realms of mental and spiritual well-being. This holistic view of health recognizes the importance of aligning body, mind, and spirit to achieve overall wellness. The increased sensitivity to energy and vibrations makes individuals more attuned to what their bodies need. This might mean changes in diet and exercise, where preferences shift towards what truly nourishes and supports higher vibrational living. It also includes a greater awareness of mental health, acknowledging the need for practices that maintain mental clarity and emotional stability, such as meditation, yoga, and mindfulness. As these practices become more integrated into daily life, they support a balanced existence that reflects the new realities of living in a higher dimension. This integrated approach to health is not just about preventing or curing diseases, but about creating a vibrant state of being that supports sustained spiritual growth and development. In this journey through the signs of living in the fifth dimension, each point, from enhanced intuition and psychic abilities to the expanded understanding of health and creativity, demonstrates a profound shift in how individuals experience their lives and interact with the world. These changes are subtle yet profound, indicating not just a transformation in individual lives, but potentially in the collective human experience. As we explore these dimensions of existence, we uncover more about our potential as human beings and the greater cosmic play in which we are all participants. As we wrap up our exploration of the signs that may indicate you are living in the fifth dimension, let's recap what we've discovered. The journey to this higher dimension is marked by enhanced intuition and psychic abilities, significant changes in how we perceive time, a deeper sense of unity with the universe, and shifts in both personal and global values. Additionally, physical manifestations and a heightened ability to manifest reality suggest a profound transformation in our daily lives. Encounters with other dimensional beings and an increase in creative and artistic output further underscore the profound changes associated with this shift. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. Have you noticed any of these changes in your life? Do your thoughts, feelings, and experiences suggest a shift in your consciousness? Sharing your story can not only provide insights for others, but also help you to understand your journey better. As we continue on this path of discovery, remember that each step into the higher dimensions enriches not only our own lives, but also the collective human experience. It's a journey of growth, learning, and expansion that transcends our known boundaries. I encourage you to share your experiences or insights related to the fifth dimension in the comments below. Your contributions can help build a community of like-minded seekers and expand our collective understanding of these phenomena. I heartily suggest Dolores Cannon's publications to anyone keen to learn more about these subjects. Her books and lectures provide a profound insight into the nature of reality and our potential for spiritual evolution. And if you found this video enlightening, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into these extraordinary topics.